Many people speak correct English at work. Their grammar is fine, their sentences are correct, but still, they sound basic, not confident, not professional. Why? Because they use very simple words in serious situations. In this video, you will learn professional alternatives to basic English words that you can use in meetings, emails, and office conversations. Let's begin. At work, it's not about speaking difficult English, it's about choosing slightly better words. Words like very, nice, good, big or small, these are correct English, but they sound informal in professional settings. Today, we'll replace these basic words with calm, professional alternatives that sound clear and confident. So the first word is very important. Many people say this task is very important, this is correct, but it sounds basic. Instead, you can say critical or essential. Let's see some example. This is a critical task or this information is essential. So this is how you can replace very important with critical or essential, these words. Because when you remove very, your sentence becomes stronger and more professional. Let's move ahead. Next word is nice. Many people say that's a nice idea, but at work, nice is too casual. Instead, you can use words like strong or valuable. How do we use these words? For example, this is a strong idea or that's a valuable suggestion. So these words, these sound professional, not emotional. Let's move ahead. The next word is good. So in our day-to-day setups, in our offices or casual conversations or formal conversations also, we use this word quite a lot. Okay. For example, we say we got good results, right? Something like that. So instead, what you can say is we can use the words like positive or desired. How do we use these words? We achieved positive results or this led to the desired outcome. So you'll see here that it's a small change, right? But it brings in big difference. So this brings us to our next word. So now we have two words that we use quite often, right? The words are big and small. So many people say this is a big problem or that's a small mistake, right? So instead, what you can use is major or minor because these sounds more professional. Okay, so how do we use these words? Let's have a look. So here we have two examples. This is a major issue or it was a minor error. Okay, so you see the difference it brings in. Instead of saying this is a big issue or big problem or it was a small mistake or small error, you'll say this is a major issue or it was a minor error. Okay, so it instantly brings in that impact, right? And these words sound controlled and professional. Moving forward, so the next word is busy. It's yet again another very common word that we use, right? So, b- like a lot of people, they say, I'm busy right now. Okay, that is also fine, but you can enhance it by using words like tied up or occupied. Okay, so how can we use these words? Let's see. I'm tied up at the moment, or I'm currently occupied. So next time onwards, whenever you want to tell somebody you are busy, don't simply say I'm busy. Okay, tell them you're tied up at the moment, or you can simply say you're currently occupied. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay, the next word is no problem. Okay, so for example, what happens is, uh, like for example, you are in some discussion and somebody asks you to do something or tells you something, right? Or gives you an update on some activity or task, okay? Or tell you that they'll perform that task later. What would you normally say is, no problem, right? But instead of saying no problem, uh, you can use that works, right? So that works brings in that touch of professionalism instantly, right? And it brings in that impact. Okay. So again, just to repeat, instead of saying no problem, say that works. That works for me. Something like that. Okay. Uh, let's see an example about it. 3 p.m. Sure, that works for me. You see how the sentence has been beautified, right? Instead of saying sure, no problem, you would say sure, that works for me. So let's have a quick recall on what we just learned. Instead of saying very important, you can say critical or essential. Instead of saying nice, you can use words like strong or valuable in your statement or sentences, right? Instead of saying good, you can use words like positive or desired. Instead of big or small, we can replace them with major or minor respectively. Let's not use the word busy. Instead, let's use tied up or occupied. And lastly, instead of saying no problem, we can use that works. So what you should do is you should pause, repeat slowly, and bring these words in your day-to-day usages, okay? So the habit will build up slowly. The change will come in slowly. All you have to do is pause and repeat, okay? So remember, professional English is not about big vocabulary, it's about better choices. One word at a time. All you have to do is just practice slowly and use it daily. So that brings us to the end. If this video was helpful, you can subscribe to the channel. In the next video, we'll learn how to stop translating from Hindi to English and start thinking in English.